Chapter 44. The Coming Disruption. The year was 2017, and the world felt as if it were holding its breath. Global tensions were rising. Rumors of biological experimentation, political fractures, and shadow operations were circulating beneath the surface of public awareness. Newly elected President Trump was making moves behind the scenes, moves that rattled long-standing power structures and stirred panic among the global elites who had grown accustomed to operating unchecked. Through the subtle currents of intuition, synchronicity, and dream space, I could feel something shifting, something vast, and with it came the unmistakable pull of my contract nearing its conclusion. Then, as expected, the dream messenger returned. She appeared in the middle of a half-formed dream, where the walls of a dimly lit corridor dissolved around us, leaving only starlight. "It's time," she said. "The next phase begins now. You are to report back to the base. I know you've been wanting to get back aboard the Seraphis." Her voice carried urgency layered with calm, like a storm hidden beneath glass. "The opponent is preparing a global disruption, one designed to fracture human unity and stall the planetary shift. Their intention is a lockdown on consciousness, enforced through fear, division, and biological interference. You must be briefed on what comes next." The dream ended abruptly, and by dawn I was on my way, heading back toward the desert. Area 51 greeted me with a familiarity that felt both alien and strangely comforting. I was always interested in the secrets it held, and wondered what else I would eventually learn there. Instead of being driven into the desert to await the Seraphis, I was escorted deep within the base. The air grew thicker, colder, as if the structure itself recognized what was about to occur. I was led to a sealed chamber where all lights dimmed at once. A beam, soft, warm, luminescent, formed above me, and within seconds the room dissolved. My body lifted effortlessly, and I was carried upward through a tunnel of shimmering blue light. Oh yes, I remembered this feeling. When the radiance faded, I stepped onto the polished crystalline floor of the Seraphis. She was already waiting. Seren, the Syrian envoy who had guided me through so many phases of this mission, greeted me with a soft nod. Her presence was calming yet commanding, radiating an authority that felt earned rather than imposed. "We have much to discuss," she said. She led me through the corridors of the ship, past viewing halls filled with holographic star maps, past meditation chambers where celestial frequencies vibrated like living sound. Finally, we reached an observation chamber overlooking Earth, blue, radiant, spinning silently below us. "This visit," Seren began, "marks the initiation of your final assignment." I felt the words in my chest before she even spoke the details. "The opponent is moving quickly now. Their plan is to disrupt the human timeline through a manufactured global lockdown. Biological manipulation, division, fear, all designed to slow the awakening and reinforce the control grid." She paused, letting the gravity settle. "But they will not fully succeed. There are countermeasures in motion. President Trump, though unaware of our presence, is acting as an unpredictable disruptor to elite agendas. His actions carve openings in the timeline, allowing us to intervene where necessary." She turned to face me fully. "And this is where you come in." A holographic display activated behind her, showing the Earth overlaid with streams of light, rivers of astral energy converging across continents. Points glowed where starseeds and lightworkers lived, trained, healed, meditated. "This," she said, "is the planetary grid of awakening, and soon it will be activated in a way not seen in millennia." The room shifted to a deeper resonance, as if the Seraphis itself recognized the moment. "You will take part in a synchronized global meditation," she explained. "Thousands, perhaps millions, will join. When this occurs, a harmonic field will rise around the planet. This light will counteract the opponent's attempt to solidify the lockdown timeline." More points ignited across the globe until the Earth became a web of pulsing light. "This alignment is crucial," she continued. It accelerates the arrival of the event, the energetic shift your species has anticipated. Her voice dropped to a softer tone. You were kept in place for this. Your contract extended into midlife for this purpose. Not to lead, not to direct, only to anchor. Your resonance signature stabilizes the grid. Without anchors, the field collapses. With them, it holds. I felt the truth of it in my bones. This was the culmination of everything. Seren placed a hand lightly over her heart in the Syrian gesture of respect. When the moment arrives, she said, you will feel it unmistakably. A call, not with words, but with vibration. You must answer. Outside the viewing window, Earth turned slowly, wrapped in a silent, fragile beauty that suddenly felt very alive. This, she concluded, is your final mission. The convergence of light against the opponent, an energetic battle that determines how quickly humanity steps into the next age. The Seraphis hummed with a subtle rising frequency, as if acknowledging the oath that had just been spoken. And I understood. My contract was nearly complete. But its final act would be the most important of all.